This video right here is the second version on how to submit your build from Gundam Breaker 4 to be featured on a future series on this channel. So this form has been updated, and right now we're going to go through the form and I'm going to show you how to fill the entire form in. I'm also going to put gameplay right behind it so you can see an example of how to do this. Starting off with your name, and do not use your real name, just use a nickname. Input your name. So mine is. So this only applies if you want to shout out, but if you want to shout out, make sure to add your social media tag right there. Let me know the name of your build, which actually, let me go back. So the name of this build is there we go. And now let's go ahead and go through the entire build. So first, let's start with the head, as you see. Now let's go to the positions. And so this is new. I actually had to redo this because this was just added. Component, which as you see on screen, it says off. So there you go. Back out. Let's go to body, which is the same. Go here, go to adjust. Zero. And form is let's look at the right arm. Alright, so I had to skip ahead, but the right arm is Gundam. Let's go to adjust. Left arm is also Gundam. Okay, going to legs. Same. Now we're going to backpack. Ability on. And let's go to the weapons. And that's right. Left is Left is exactly the same. Right close. Next one. As you see, there's no adjust on the weapons. Shield. And now going to builder's parts, and I'll go ahead and show this real time. So let's just add a random part. Let's use this one. Okay, this is something that I added because I messed up. I didn't add this in the first version, but I added in this version, which is equipment location, which, as you see where it says default position, that's what that means. So this one is located on the So that's what that means. Then press triangle, at least on the PS4. Go to adjust, and there you go. Now, is this part paired? No. Which, I'll go into that in a sec. So there you go. So now let's try a paired part. Let's do the... So this one is... two. Let's go into triangle. Pair apart, yep. Quit pair. And then now, if you do a pair part, that means I'm just going to skip this one. So if it's paired, you don't need to fill in the next one. Just skip it and go to the next one right here. So just remember that. If it's paired, wherever it's paired, so if it's paired up here, skip the next one and go to this one right here. And then add another part. Or you can fill it in the next one, that's fine. Just remember, for every pair part, make sure to leave one builder parts area blank. Okay, now we should be at EX skills. So there we go. And then first resurrect, okay. Let's go to OP skills. Okay. OP skill 1. So make sure to add which side it's on when you do the OP skills. OP skill 2. Boom. And that is everything. So I'm going to address the skills real quick. I'm only going to apply the skills that come from the parts, not learned skills. Because, so for example, right here, you see where it says master skill? I'm not going to use any of these. Not because I don't want to, but it's because I don't have them all unlocked. So, if they are not part skills or skills that come from builder parts, then it's not going to be used. Also, make sure to only fill these in. I'm only going to fill in what's in here. I'm not going to add additional skills. Now, if there are additional skills that you would like me to list, then you could put it all the way at the bottom. Actually, I'll just go to it real quick. You could put it right here, and I can list those. But that's not going to be applied to the build. I'm only going to apply the skills that are in here. So if they're in here, I will apply them. Now, let's go to paint. Paint. So, I just want to let you know, when it comes to paint, I'm not going to go through all the details. You have to select a default paint. What do I mean by that? So, select all parts, go to coloring, and go to, oops, my fault. Go to preset colors and choose one of these presets. I don't care what preset that you're going to use, just choose one of them. I'm only going to use a preset color. I'm not going to do custom colors. I just don't have time to go through all that. So, pick a preset. So, let me see. Let me find an easy one. Let's go with fast. So there you go. And that's the color I'll use. Again, I'm only using the preset color. That's the only thing I'm going to do. But this is another thing that I will do for y'all. If you want me to add weathering, I will add weathering. See right here. 50, 0, 0. This will always be default. $20. Oops, playground. Sorry about that. Messed that up. And that's the best I'll do is I'll do weathering, which you just saw on screen. I'll also do one more thing. This is the last thing I will do. So let's say you want one part to be a different colors, or I should say a default color, because I will only do default. So let's just go to the right arm, which we're here. We'll go here. Equip with default colors, boom. And just let me know right here, right arm. Yes. And that lets me know that this part needs to be a default color. So that's all I'll do for painting. I won't do anything else than what you just saw on screen. If it's supposed to be painted something different, then you could put it in the description right here. And I'll make sure to add it in the video somewhere. I don't know where. But that's the best that you'll get. Anything beyond this, I will not pay attention to. I'll say it again. Anything beyond what you just saw on screen, I will not pay attention to. Once again, any additional information that you need to add, make sure to put it right here. Any notes, even a description. And I recommend to add a description, put it all right here. Then once you're done, you can go ahead and email it to this email and send it over to me. And from there, I'll go ahead and work on it, and hopefully I choose your build to be featured on this channel. Now at the bottom, make sure to read this part. Make sure to watch the submission video and follow these instructions. Because if you don't, I probably will not consider your build to be featured. So make sure to follow these instructions. If you do anything else, then yeah, I probably won't even pay your build any mind. So that's it. This is the guide and the instructions on how to submit your builds to be featured in a series on this channel from Gundam Breaker 4 specifically. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring back the first version of this video and just go over the website so you can see how to navigate it. And then after that, we're going to get up out of here. So I'm just going to end it here and just say thank y'all for checking out this video. Definitely appreciate it. Hopefully this helps you out. Make sure to subscribe, and hopefully your build will be featured right here on this channel. So now let's go ahead and go back to the original video to go over the website. Oh, one more thing. Be aware that some of the information in this section is out of date. Now, okay, let me just explain this page and I will link this down below. The website is 524media.com/submit. Again, the link will be in the description below, but let's go through it. So real quick, you can go right here and subscribe. So these instructions may be a little bit confusing because this was actually only supposed to be for the person who was creating this page, but then they went ahead and basically added this PDF, or I should say, yeah, the PDF to the website, which I definitely do appreciate. I think it was a good idea, but it might be a little bit confusing. So if you are confused, my bad. But these are instructions on how to enter in the information to the PDF document, which I will bring up in a second. So right here, here's the email to submit. So if you click on this, as you see, you can go ahead and basically submit it to this email. Make sure to put G before submission. And I would say put your name. So there you go. Whatever your name is, it could be your social media tag. It could be a nickname. It doesn't have to be your real name, but just put G before submissions and then put your name, a nickname, or your social media tag. Now let me show you the PDF real quick. So you go ahead and you download the form. So I went ahead and skipped ahead. So once you download the PDF, just go ahead and unzip it and open it. And then here it is. So first, of course, once again, you put a name or nickname. So I'll put your social media tag. And then tell me the name of your bill, whatever it's called. So let's say, so there you go. And then from here, tell me the name of the part. And then go into adjustments and then just fill this out. And you do it for the entire document. So you go right here and you fill this entire part out. And you do this for the entire document. So this is the head. Let's keep scrolling down. You do it for the body. Right arm. Left arm. Leg. Backpack. You see? Weapons. Let me know each weapon in each hand. You see? The shield. Of course. Builder parts. And if it's paired, make sure to hit that. If it's not, just put no. Please choose one, don't choose both. Then from here, go to EX skills. Type in each EX skill. Let me know your awakening type and your burst action. Don't worry about OP skills. You can skip that. From here with paint, I'm just going to let you know right now, I'm only going to use a preset color. So for example, there you go. Let me know what preset paint that you want me to use. I can't do it exactly, like I can't go into each part because it would take too long. So just give me a preset color. I'm not going to go in and change the color of every part. It would just take too long. I just need one preset. So for example, I put the Dom. So that's all you gotta do. I will accept weathering, only if you can fill out these areas, but that's about it. But what I will do, and it has a drop down menu, so let's say the armor is supposed to be a different color. I am willing to set any part as a default color and default color only. So if it's all supposed to be the same color, just leave it blank. If like a specific part is supposed to be a different color, just put yes, and that would just become the default colors. Again, I don't have time to go in there and make it exactly, so this is the best I can give y'all. Lastly, add a description or any additional information. I recommend that you do this because if you fill this out and it's good enough, I may turn your build into a short. So be aware of that. So make sure to fill this out, because even if your build may not make it into the actual video, I may go ahead, if I really like it, and put it in a short, as long as your description is really good. And don't make it too long, because if you do, I'm probably going to skip over it, and yeah, it may not show up. So make sure to keep it reasonable so I could put it on a short. So make sure to add this. So make sure to add this description or additional information on here so I know more about your build. Maybe why you did it, what happened with your process. Put it all right here. And if OP skills do matter, you can also put it in this part too. At the end, these are all my social media links. And you go ahead and you save this, and then you attach it and send it to my email, submit@524media.com.